What's up, everybody? Welcome to Queer Girl Straight Skates. Today I'm here with Fat Girl Has Moxie, aka Shove. And today we are going to be talking about how do we host
a rollout.
The reason why I really wanted Shove to be here today is because she is very good at hosting rollouts. How have you hosted rollouts?
I've hosted 2 rollouts. The first one was like to start off the summer, and it was called Powered by Thunder Thighs.
Cute name.
Yeah, and then we had about 50-ish people show up, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, and it was so much fun. The next year, I was like, well, let's do like one to start off the summer. How fun is that? And everyone was like, it's perfect, like school ends, everything. And that was Suns Out, Buns Out. And that one had over 170 people.
It had 178 people.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It's the biggest rollout I've ever been to. Okay, so I am curious, if I want to host a rollout, what do I need to do?
So first, you want to know
when are you going to have your rollout?
So like right now, it's raining.
Not a good time
cold
to have a rollout. You don't know when the rain will come.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to plan rollouts in the winter, no matter where you live, even in sunny
Southern California.
Yes.
Still randomly rainy.
Spring can be a little risky too, but doable. So summer is definitely like the prime time. Like, yeah, it might be 100 degrees depending on where you live, but it's okay. Do that rollout in some short shorts and a bikini top.
Bring some water.
Exactly, you're fine. So summertime, just plan all those rollouts.
And you also have to think like, am I going to have it during the week? Am I going to have it on the weekend? Think about like when people are available. Maybe survey people that might be coming. And then also think about whether you're going to have it during the day or at nighttime. So those are all things you have to think about when it comes to when you're going to have the rollout.
Especially if you want beginner skaters to be there, I definitely recommend having your rollout during the daytime, because think about when you were a new skater, skating at nighttime is so scary.
Yeah. Where are we going to have our rollout? How do I know where to have my rollout?
I recommend having a rollout somewhere you've actually skated already.
Yes.
Somewhere where, depending on like how open you want it to be, like I said, again, with beginners, you don't want anything that's going to be like with crazy hills unless you have people to help them down that hill. So like beach paths are good, bike paths are good. Maybe you do want to do a street skate, also doable, as long as you know that the sidewalks aren't all janky.
Yeah, you definitely... It's really good to have rollouts in places that are common paths for people that already skate, bike, skateboard, etc. down those paths, because then they're well written and people know like you could actually skate it. You should definitely, if you even hear about a route and you haven't skated it, you should make sure to skate that route before the day, because the worst thing is being like, I'm lost and I'm in charge. Yeah. And it's easy to like feel.
Yeah, and another thing is like, have it somewhere that's like pleasing on the eyes, like something that's cute and that's nice, and it's like you're skating, you're enjoying the view, and it has like a cool like ending spot to where you can like just stop and like all gather and take pictures together and like talk, maybe like snack and drink some water, and then get ready to recharge and skate back. So you always can think of that. Like, is it a trail that leads to a park? Or like in Long Beach, we have the lighthouse.
Or like a skate park or something like that. But something to remember is the distance from where you begin to your like ending spot. That shouldn't be super long, because you have to come back. So sometimes you think like, oh, it's only a couple miles to get there. It's like, yeah, but it's a couple miles to get there and then a couple miles to get back. In order for it to be a rollout, it doesn't have to be super long or super short. Like, there's no guidelines. It really just has to be people rolling out together.
You could literally have an ice cream rollout and be like, we're going to skate from point A and point B is this ice cream shop that's 1 mile away.
You can have a Home Depot rollout and be like, I'm going to roll out to the Home Depot, get some wood, and then we're going to come back and we're going to build
lesbian skaters, where you at?
Queer Girl Straight Skates. Where you girls at? Why
Sometimes people want to have themes, and it's pretty cool. So
pretty cool. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I think themes are the best part of rollouts. I mean, the best part of rollouts is like roller skating with your friends and meeting new people. But the second best part of rollouts is themes.
Yeah. You get to dress up, and it's not
So
Halloween.
extra as hell.
Or like it's something that you stand for. Like for me, I'm all about potty posy. So suns out, buns out is literally just being like, okay, I'm gonna get to skate in my bathing suit. How fun is that? Like at the beach, and it's all about being confident in your body. Rebel had a queer rollout. So
Yeah, cheers to the queers. It was a rainbow rollout, and it was all about like being free in your sexuality and being who you are and finding your community and skating with your community, which I absolutely love. But then there are also rollouts that are like about Christmas and rollouts that are like about the office.
We're gonna be like pirates. And
Pirate rollouts and like ghost hunting rollouts and
whatever you want.
So great, like so good. Have them all, and then all of the photo ops too.
Yeah, you could just be like, we're just gonna meet up and skate wherever we want, and that's just as cool.
Yeah. So a rollout could be as intense or as simple as you want it to be. So don't think that just because you decide to host a rollout that you have to get 100 people to go to your rollout. Like literally you and 3 friends could be a rollout, and that's amazing.
So how are you going to market this thing? How are you
marketing.
Gonna get people to come?
Yeah, you definitely need to market.
So there's a few things that go into marketing it. So you should start at least the minimum a month
ahead of time. Yeah.
So what happens, like I go as crazy as it could be like 2 months. I start doing little like
teasers
like
little,
would
like,
you want to roll out on my Instagram story?
If we
like
did
when would you want it? So you want to really utilize your Instagram stories and a lot of things that are on there, like your questions or your survey ones to kind of gauge, like, what if I had a rollout, would you prefer it in June or July? Like little things like that to gauge what the people want. Like if I had this theme, would you come? What theme would you like? So you kind of like the people talk like for you and tell you what they want. And you're like, okay, got that information. And you're like, hey guys, guess what? Roll out in about 30 days. This theme this time.
Make yourself a little flyer.
Yeah, get creative.
Super easy to make.
Draw some stuff, post a picture, just put some
picture with some writing on it.
Yeah.
If you don't have drawing skills.
Share it to people, share it to like your local Chicks and Bulls chapter, whatever's around, because they'll share it too to other skaters. Then after that, that's that. If you want like even more people, or you want an opportunity to give back to the skate community, you could do a giveaway. So then people are gonna be like, whoa, I can go and kind of win something. So then more people will show up.
But Shove, how do I get stuff to give away? I don't have a lot of money.
So what you want to do is like, it's one of those things where it's like, you get nervous because you're like, what if they say no? But hey, if you never ask, the answer is always
no.
So let me hit up my skate shops. Let me hit up, there's like skater socks,
like skate companies, skate shops. Be like, hey, I'm planning on doing a rollout. Would you be willing to donate anything that I could use as a prize or a giveaway? And a lot of times people will donate items because it gives them marketing and you're directing skaters to their location. Yeah. So, yeah.
And then you just like order some cheap, like, what are they called? Raffle tickets, and pass them out at the rollout, and then just pull them out, and there you go. It's really fun, exciting.
It's really fun and exciting.
It's fun giving things away, and it's fun watching people win, and like having someone like come not only have a great experience, but get to walk away with an awesome prize. So it's probably something they need and always wanted. It's just such a cool experience.
Yeah,
and thing to do. Then also make sure you're still talking about it, but not overly. Like don't talk about it every day. But
yeah, don't talk about it every day. But talk about it at least once a week.
Yeah.
And that doesn't necessarily mean post to your actual timeline once a week, but you could post at least in your stories, I think, once a week. And also, like, okay, so if you don't have an Instagram, you can still totally have a rollout. Instagram is just the easiest way to talk about a rollout, but you could make flyers and put them in your local skate shop or in your local coffee shops.
Yep. Skate parks.
Any skate park. You can talk to people.
So there's some very important things to do when you're having a rollout. You need to have at least one friend, but it'd be great to have 2 friends.
At least.
One that's like, I don't even like to go fast. I can. Or they're just like, I'm kind of new myself. And they're in the back. So they're in the back with like the slow or newer beginners, like that are like, might be falling or don't know how to do things. So they kind of keep an eye on them and let them feel encouraged and make sure that they feel like they're not left behind. And then you have someone in the front that's like super fast, but also holding a pace so that people will like slow down a little bit, or that could be you yourself.
Yeah, so oftentimes a rollout will split up into 2 packs, like a faster, more advanced, or intermediate group of skaters who want to kind of like push themselves or go fast and feel the wind in their face, and another group of skaters who are usually more new and trying it out for the first time, because a rollout is a really safe place to try outdoor skating. And so you're going to definitely want to be aware that that's probably going to happen, and that's okay. And having 2 people to monitor that is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another important thing about that is that because you have slower people with you and beginners, you need to have spots along the line that are kind of like checkpoints where you will just kind of chill for like 5 to 10 minutes for the
breaks. Yeah, you're taking breaks. So you are not just like full on sprinting the whole way. Mm-hmm. It's meant to be cash. It's meant to be fun. It's meant to be like,
yeah, and then like when you're new, you don't want to feel like
I'm trying to catch up with everyone constantly.
You don't want to just be
That's
like,
not the goal.
Oh my gosh, this is not my place. Like I don't belong here. Look, everyone's way up there. I'm way back here. And it's like, no, it's kind of like knowing like, oh, they want me to be here. Like they're waiting for me. They're encouraging me. Mm-hmm. And when you're leading a rollout, definitely I would say that's the time to kind of come out and be like cheering people on that are struggling.
Super important for you to do that.
Because a lot of times this is that person's first time coming out and meeting other people in the skate community. Like you'll be surprised how many people will come, some not even with a friend, just show up and they're like, I don't know.
Because people want skate friends. And going to a rollout is, I swear to you, the #1 way to meet other roller skaters. Mm-hmm. And so it's super important for you as the host to be like the unifying factor. So like you need to make sure that everyone feels really welcome. You need to make sure that people are being encouraged and make sure that people are just feeling the love of the roller skating community and roller skating just in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, another important thing. Always bring music.
Oh yeah, bring music.
It is so awkward when
if
you go to a
no music.
And you just hear people breathing and the sound of wheels.
Yeah, you definitely need music.
But it pumps you up. It gets you going. It creates a vibe. I go the extra mile. I make my own playlists that are catered to my rollouts.
Yeah, you could steal Shov's playlist. She actually has them on Public. I'll link them down below. They're actually really, really great. I totally use them for my rollouts. Yeah, so those are pretty much our thoughts about rollouts. That's how to host them. I hope that you have all the information that you feel that you need. If you have any more questions, feel free to throw them in the comments and either me or Shove will answer them for you. We want more people hosting rollouts. Rollouts are such an important part of building the skate community. And if you're scared, I think just push through that fear and do it. I think it's totally worth it. I think it's great to find your community through hosting a rollout. And I really think it's great when there are rollouts in like a bunch of different places around the world.
I have like a special shout out to people that are introverts like me and don't necessarily like to be in big groups of people. For me, even that, hosting a rollout is such a good feeling because even though I'm not like talking to every single person and considering myself being social, just bringing that many people together that have all the same interests and love as me is like such a rewarding feeling. And don't be afraid, like definitely on my way to a rollout when I'm hosting it, especially, I start freaking out and I feel just like, oh my gosh, like I'm so nervous. There's gonna be so many people, or maybe there will be no people. Either way, it's so, just do it. Like,
I freak out too.
You're gonna feel so good once you're there and you see people, no matter how big or little it is. You're just gonna be like, these are my people. So just push to that feeling and just remember that you're doing this for the love of skating, to meet other people that love skating. And it's just gonna be such a good feeling. And you're gonna be like, it was worth all the work in the end.
Yeah. Thanks for watching this episode of Queer Girl Straight Skates. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And for all your roller skating needs from helmet to toe stop, go to planetrollerskate.shop. And until next time, Later, skaters!
It's crazy. But I love it.
I hope you know that we just haven't decorated yet, but this is going to get, as time goes on, you will see our wall become prettier.
It's a whip.
It is a work in progress. It is a whip.